in the image and likeness of God. From your reading, and then of course the confession there. The quote from the confession is on the left-hand side, and that's your little cheat sheet. Image and likeness, what's it mean?
Having a soul.
Having a soul. Animals don't have souls? She was serious about that. So what's going to happen to my dog?
We'll get you another one.
Get you another one. I love it. I think this is important because it says when God made mankind, He breathed the breath of life in him, and he became a living nephesh. Right? The only creation kissed by God in such an intimate way. So that's where this idea of human beings have a soul comes from. Okay? And we'll get that. You already answered my second question. Good part. But what else?
The ability to reason.
Reason. Okay? Reason means what? Looking at creation, looking at God's creation like resources, and in your mind, gathering those together to make sense of it. Right? So, mankind has sense. We got sense, right? So, we use our senses to come up with a reason for things. Okay? So God's given that ability. I would even say it's reflective in the sense that that God Himself, now God made something out of nothing. Okay? But the creative part of us, God said, go out in the garden, name the animals, do something with it, take what I have and be creative. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and just say that reason and creativity go together, right? The ability to look at the world around them, not just the world like the resources, like the rocks and the stones and the birds and the trees, but also God Himself. And then mix that all together and be creative and reasonable. So unreasonable would be to have any of those elements not present. We're not using the real world at all. We're just making something up, and we're not including God in the process. That would create an unreasonable thought, or a destructive thought. Okay? A deconstructive thought. Okay, please don't get all official on deconstructionism. It's been some years. Okay, so that's creative. Okay, yes.
We were given the responsibility of dominion.
Dominion. Tell me about dominion. What's that mean in your mind?
It means that.
Well, from the scripture. Give me some good exegesis. I
I
know you can do it. You're a writer. Come on.
We were given authority
Mm-hmm.
over the earth. The Lord has authority over everything, so that's how we like.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this. Some people like to say vice regents, right? Some people like to say we're managers. Okay, so God has done this incredible franchise of creation, and He says, you guys are the managers of it. Please go take care of it. Have authority over it. Conserve it, right? At the same time, use it, all right? It being creation. And each other, right? I'm just going to try to speed through. So I make sure I have my... I like this idea of having responsibility. So, let me give you an example. If you leave the supermarket door open, a dog runs in and takes a ribeye steak and runs out. We don't put the dog in jail, right? We're not calling Griggs, right, and getting him a lawyer, right? Because dog will either be put down, go to the pound, or return to the owner. Oh, I'm sorry, Fido didn't know any better. Door of the grocery store is open, I go in. I'm hungry and I grab a ribeye steak. I'm going to jail. Why? Because human beings have a responsibility. We're not allowed to just be behavioristic, right? So that makes it different. That makes us human. The ability to be reasonable and responsible.